This video circulating on social media apparently shows a plainclothes agent harassing an unveiled woman in Tehran. A day later, Iran's police spokesperson said the force would deal with women who, quote, ignore the consequences of not wearing the proper hijab. So is Iran's notorious morality police back, as headlines suggest? The short answer is they were never really gone. They had just pulled back slightly after protests broke out against them late last year. Now, they're intensifying their crackdown on women and their dress code.
When I see the police or someone staring at me for too long, I become terrified.
Since at least the early 90s, police units enforcing mandatory hijab regulations have patrolled the streets of Iran. Then in 2022, an unprecedented women-led uprising. It began after that same police force arrested 22-year-old Jina Mahsa Amini, allegedly for not wearing a headscarf properly. She died in their custody. The uprising did not spark legal changes in the dress code, but many Iranian women have since been very visibly following their own rules.
I almost do not buy scarves and overcoats anymore. I have not worn the hijab for a long time. I've gone without it to places that are considered ordinary, but not being veiled there has made them feel special. For example, going to the beach, cafes, concerts, traveling, and so on. It seems that the control over women's hijab has slipped from their hands, and they are doing whatever it takes to gain that power back.
Iranian authorities are now not only aiming to regain that control with street agents. According to a fresh report by rights group Amnesty International, they're also increasingly resorting to surveillance technology in their crackdown.
I received a warning text message once after removing my headscarf while driving, and the second message stated that my car would be impounded systematically. When the second message arrived, my friend and I were in the car both without a hijab on a one-day trip. It was a terrifying thought as they could impound our car in an instant.
In June, Iranian state media released this video. It shows women with uncovered hair being intimidated. But the video also claims that authorities gather biographical information on offenders by using face recognition technology. Officials have also said they've shut down tourist attractions, hotels, restaurants, and shopping centers for not enforcing the hijab on their female patrons.
Emotionally and psychologically, all these threats have had a very negative impact on us and diminished our courage. Some young people may continue to resist wearing the hijab, but older people who rely on their salaries will be coerced into wearing headscarves again.